Hello everyone and welcome to EMK Knights Gaming Channel. I'm Wizard Ken and I'm bringing you another video of World of Tanks Xbox 360. Now, the last time we talked, I gave a little demonstration of, well, not demonstration, but I talked about the different tanks you're going to be playing with, tank destroyers, artillery, medium tanks, light tanks, heavy tanks, so on and so on. And I talked about, the benefits of the different ones and their disadvantages, okay? Well, today I found out that there was an update with the beta version. So, we're going to start with everything that I've noticed so far on this, and some of the in-game stuff. So, first of all, I want to start with the top left area where you see garage, store, stuff like that, tech tree. Now that's all basically the same except for this newer option, barracks. Now you can't do anything with it yet, but that is where your crewmen, when that is unlocked, or when they add that into the game, you can go there and adjust your crewmen, like in the sense of you can put them in different tanks and stuff like that, and we'll get into that more once it's there. But since I'm right now on the upgrade screen and stuff like that, you can now sell your tanks. So if you've bought a whole bunch of tanks and you're just like, I don't want to deal with this crap anymore, like my light tank right here, okay, I'm getting rid of that thing. There's no reason to have it. It's just going to take up space eventually and stuff like that. And so I just got the money for it. Also, we talked about last time is exchanging gold. Now that still works. Now, converting experience. That works now. And the great thing about that is now I've played this, Panzer Jag for a couple good rounds. I've gotten 7,000 experience points. Now that it's an elite tank, that means you've researched everything on it. You've gone into, and I'll show you right now, you've gone into your upgrades, configurations, and you've bought everything on here. Also, in your tech tree, which we'll get to right now, okay, as soon as it loads up, servers are acting a little sluggish today. That means everything that I've upgraded everything on the tank, plus I bought the next tank after and unlocked it and everything, okay? So that's already in my garage. So that makes that an elite tank. Reason why my light tank was an elite, because I still had to unlock the Arty and the next light tank. So that explains why that didn't work. Okay? But we're going to go back to the garage. We're going to go back and we're going to show you how to work the experience. All you got to do is go down, convert experience, okay? It's already highlighting your experience side over here on the right side, okay? I can adjust it up and down, okay? Or I can hit max, okay? Right now you have tons of gold to spend, okay? Tons of gold to spend, alright? And all you need to do is just, hit A. It'll ask you if you want to convert the free experience, and voila, okay? Now in the top right corner, instead of having like 400 over there, I have 7,000 free experience, and that allows you to use that experience on any tank you want. So if you have tons of free experience, and you want to buy a next tank, and not have to really worry about that tank before it, you still have to buy the tank before it and upgrade the experience. And I don't think you have to upgrade it all the way. I think you just have to buy the tank and this and that, and then you can unlock the next one. I'm not sure on that. I have heard people say that they've had to upgrade their tanks before they can do that, and that's fine. It still allows you to, go through the tanks quicker and, get the better guns and stuff like that on your tank. Now, if I did forget to tell you this last time, exchanging gold for currency, you can put like 20,000 up there and you're barely going to be using any of your gold. Let's get it up there so y'all can see. 20,000 is 50 gold. They automatically give you 20,000 to start out with. Do that a couple times. I did it until I got about 2,000 something. I've gained about 100,000 on my own, but it's good to be able to use that to buy your tanks and this and that, and not have to keep playing in battles and stuff like that if you already know the game. If you don't know the game, I would highly suggest going ahead and and going through the tanks and seeing what you like, what you don't like. Now, I haven't done anything with this tank yet. And there's also another new thing on this menu. When you go to upgrades, okay, you can still do the appearances, which on this tank I did because it is a tier 3 and it'll help a little bit, but not a lot. Anyways, they've added accessories, okay? Now, ammunition and stuff like that, we'll get into that when it comes out, okay? Consumables, we'll get into that when it comes out, okay? I wish they would have came out with that first, because that allows you to repair your tracks when it's damaged, or any part of the modules like your tank gun and this and that when they get damaged. But they came out with the equipment, and the great thing about the equipment, okay, you have 3 slots you can use. Camo nets, okay, are really great for tank destroyers. Don't use them on heavy, mediums. Light tanks can use them too. Light tanks and TDs are great for camouflage nets. Why? Because when you're sitting still for, I think it's 3 seconds, it kicks in and it helps reduce them being able to see you, okay? Medium and heavy tanks, usually it's not going to help that much, okay? This helps with your durability. The wet ammo rack helps with your durability. Basically, if you get shot in the ammo rack, there's a better chance of it not exploding and doing a lot of damage. Binoculars, and that's good for every tank. Binoculars are very good for scouts and tank destroyers. Now, you can only use binoculars when you're sitting still. Okay, that's where it says for a stationary vehicle. That means you're sitting still, you can see further and stuff like that. Okay, up to 500 meters. That's great for your light tanks that want to spot people, or your tank destroyers that need to see a little bit further. Coated optics, it's same thing, but you can do it on the run, and you can see that it only gives you 10% view range. Once again, that's good for that's really good for any tank, to be honest with you. The binoculars mostly for light tanks and tank destroyers that are going to sit still. Enhanced springs, I have never bought that. It does help you with your load and stuff like that, but there's no reason to do that. As long as you upgrade your suspension later on, it'll get into that. Which I think since they have this on there, they're gonna get more in depth on the upgrades. Like you're gonna be able to specifically pick out if you want to upgrade your tracks first, or if you want to upgrade your turret or your gun first, stuff like that, or your engine and radio and blah blah blah. Enhanced gun laying drive, aiming speed. This is great for any tank. You know what? What does it cost? 500,000. I don't have that right now, and I could blow money on it, but I'm not going to. And then toolbox, repair speed. Basically, when you get tracked, instead of having a repair kit that can repair it instantly, this just speeds up things a little bit more. You don't have to buy this every single time like you do with the repair kits, which we can't buy right now anyway, so that might be a good thing to get when you have later tiers, even further than 3. Yeah, maybe 4, but mostly on 5. But I'm not going to buy any of this stuff at the moment. I'll buy this stuff later on. You know, so actually I can... No, I'm not going to even get it on the tier 3, the camo net. So, anyways, let's go to configure real quick. We're going to buy that package. And this is what I mean by just going ahead and skipping all the way up the packages. That means I'm going to start out with the best guns and everything. Alright, now I think for some reason it's being weird. Now I bought all the packages, now I have to equip them apparently now. So waiting to see what's going on. Do 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 do. Might be having some technical difficulties at the moment. Anyways, hope you guys are doing great. Bubba Wet is playing. If you guys don't know, Bubba Wet usually plays with me on Battlefield and stuff like that. We haven't done it in a while. I've been very occupied with trying to get a lot of these PC games up and going, doing a Diablo series and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. We're getting ready for the Xbox version, and also we're having a little contest. Basically, all you got to do is get your friends to subscribe to our channel, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Once they subscribe, either they just email us letting us know who told them to subscribe, or you email us letting us know that you sent that person our way. Make sure that your YouTube and their YouTube is visible, like their accounts are visible, because if they're invisible, all I know is that I have people on my, that have just joined, but they won't give me a name, they won't tell me, your name, anything like that. So I need that to be able to count your points. But anyways, the winner will be announced the day before Diablo comes out on 360, and what we'll do is we'll let you join in on the first episode, and maybe another one. Who knows? How things go. But here we go. See, apparently it just didn't apply anything. But we'll let you guys play on the Xbox 360 version with us, and we'll record it and everything, and you get to shout out to whoever you want, and this and that, and tell your mom hi. I love saying hi to mom. Hi, mom. I know my mom watches some of these. She kind of yells at me about my mouth, but Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a battle. I'll try to show you some newer things that have happened on here since last time, which wasn't a real lot. It looks like they did put a counter at the beginning of the battles. I've only played one battle, so I'm not 100% positive on that. But eventually, I think it'll be a little bit longer and stuff like that. I know in the PC version they give you about, I think it's 30 seconds to talk with your friends, figure out what you guys are going to do. Just prepare yourself for the battle, so you're not just jumping right in like right after this screen's done. Also, you'll see on there it's going to display a whole bunch of things. I'm going to talk about them. Left side is reloading hit points. That's how much life you have left. Penetration chance, I haven't seen what that does.
Let's go.
Of course, the mini-maps on the right, and this and that. Now, what I want to point out also is, you see these artillery guys? If they're smart, what they'll do is they'll stay out of range. Now, see, they're going up on this hill, and they think, oh, the height's going to help. Well, it does to an extent, but they're going to be in the open exposed. Artillery can really go a long range. They can fire a long range, and this hill is going to be very minimum to just, obstruct their vision when they're in arty mode. Okay. These tank destroyers also, these guys are going way too far out into the open. They shouldn't be going that far out. They should be doing like I'm doing.
You're in the middle of the desert there.
I'm doing a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. Here we go. My thing disconnected on me. Sorry about that. A couple people were talking on there. And another thing that really stinks. What was I talking about? Anyways, these guys that are playing this, the tank destroyers, they're way too far out in the open. Way too far. They're easy targets, like we talked about last time. Their sides are very open, and see that the enemy team came from there. This guy's completely exposed in the back end. If someone gets a pop shot on him,
to the right side.
The tank I took out had 3/4 of life, and I took him out in one shot. So if someone has a powerful enough cannon, they're gonna work it. Now you did see that one tank get across, and I did not hit him. Well, the problem with that is that, without the crewmen in here, you're not getting that full experience of, the accuracy and stuff like that. So, also, don't just take pop shots. Make sure you have a good line of sight on these guys. Reason why is if you take pop shots on these guys while you're playing, you've become visible on the map if they're close enough to see it. Their view range is close enough. So you don't want to do that. You want to stay hidden if you're the tank destroyer, or any tank really. If you want to catch these guys by surprise, that's exactly what you do. Okay. Now you medium tanks, I can't see any of y'all on the screen at the moment, except on my mini map. But you really want to stay with these tank destroyers, help them out as much as possible. It looks like they're doing pretty good over there. They're trying to work together. But that tank destroyer was a little too far out than what he should have been. He has no support. Help him out. And see, I'm staying back here. I'm staying cool, collective, and I'm checking for people that are coming to take over our base, you know? We're gonna try a pop shot. Apparently that hit, but I think his tracks took a lot of the damage. This is not going to be good for me because I really should not be taking this guy head on. Unfortunately, our Artie thinks otherwise. But since he's got the guy distracted,
you literally ran me out of getting destroyed.
let's see what we do on this. I'm sorry about the audio in the background. I forgot to take the guys off this, so you're gonna be hearing everybody else talking. So,
That was awesome.
and they still do not allow you to play with your friends at this exact moment. I have gotten Bubba on here, but that's just basically when we're at the start menu and we're about to hit battle, we do it at the same time. So if you want to play with your friends, if they have this, then awesome, dude. That's the best way that we figured out how to do it. There's not a lot of people on this game yet to really kick you from being with your friends. In that sense, there's only been, out of 10 battles, we've probably played 7 or 8 together. So I mean, it's still a work in progress.
Thank you for the assist.
Now the white lines mean that he's out of my line of sight and he's still covered by something. Red lines mean he is good to go to get shot at. So anything you want to do, I mean, if you shoot at him without the red, you're not going to hit him. So there we go. Look at that. That guy is gone. Good to go. Like I said, these guys in the Artie, they're a little higher than what I would care for, but you know what? They're doing the job. And the other thing is, too, if they would have stayed down here, they wouldn't have been spotted by that medium tank as easy. And because of him coming up as close as he did, these other Arties were really in a predicament. You know, they could have gotten killed easy and this and that. Now I'm moving in because majority of the team is killed. We only have tank destroyers left, and Artie. So, and they're going down pretty quick, and I doubt we're gonna get over there in time to really do any damage. But I'll take this time real quick and say also, when you're playing on this, talk to these guys. Like I said, the benefit of having other people on here and being able to hear what they're saying and this and that is you can coordinate things, you know, teach them what you've been taught on these videos and stuff.
Just around the corner,
so,
behind the, there he is.
See, these guys are working together.
Assault.
They're trying to conduct a lot of teamwork and stuff like that. I haven't heard most of what they've said this whole game because I've been talking with y'all, but it's been pretty good. You know, they work together, and stuff like that. So, but anyways, we're gonna go over the battle stats real quick. You know, I destroyed 2 guys, spotted, wow. I guess, I don't know the number, I think the 7 is how much of a spot I got, I believe. You know, how much of a spot bonus I got. And there we go, we're in 4th place. You know, you can get anywhere from 1st to 4th. I mean, even if you're doing everything right, you can still come in last place. I've done that many of times. But the thing is, you know, it's not about the kills, like I said. It's about doing the damage, working as a team. Okay, team first, damage second. You know, and kills are last. You know, you need to play the game, you know, the way it's meant to be. It's basically like a turn-based game. You know, I know it's first person, it's fast-paced, but it's still turn-based. Playing out your moves, know the maps, learn them. Learn where you can get cover. As you saw, I was in a lot of brush. It's very hard to see me. No one ever even shot at me. The only person that probably even saw me was that medium tank when he came around the corner after killing the Artie. You know, and by that time, it's already too late for him. He was already damaged, you know, from the couple rounds that we done to them. So, but, you know, use your terrain to your advantage. Remember, Artie, stay back. Don't go in there and just completely try to demolish everything that you see. You know, don't get in the middle of the fight. You know, stay back and take your time and stuff like that. Right now I'm gonna go to preferences real quick, and I'm gonna turn down these other people's voices. I don't, you know, need them to get into the let's see, turn this down and have them get into the game too much. So, actually, I just turned that halfway. Anyways, we're gonna do another one. That was the first time with that tank. It's pretty freaking sweet. I wonder how much it is to get the next tank. Also, if you have any questions in this and that, please do not hesitate to hit me up on this game personally, or if you don't even have this game yet, you know, hit me up on Guitar Playing 55. You know, like I said, I'll add you as friends and we'll talk more and this and that. Don't be offended if I de-add you, you know, not add you again, get rid of you, because I still, you know, like to play with my friends, and if I have 50 million people on there, I'm not gonna be able to find them as easy. You know, I know a lot of you guys play on this game or games hard, so stuff like that. Same thing when Diablo comes out. Don't be afraid to talk to me. You know, stuff like that. Maybe we'll hit it up a quest or two. You know, you never know. So, let's see. It's gonna cost 3,600 to get that, which I do have. Oh, this is gonna be epic, people. It really is. Now this tank, I'm not gonna run it yet. That'll be for next episode. It'll definitely, actually, you know what? Maybe we'll run it on this one. We're not gonna get our hopes up yet on this, but we're gonna go to the bank, and I know this is cheating, and it's not really cheating because they give us this gold for a reason. You know, they give us this stuff to be able to do what we want with it. So, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of extra money just in case for some odd reason I don't have enough money to buy these whatchamacallit. So anyways, let's see how much these packages are. We never know. We never know. But it would be nice. Oh gosh, yeah, we don't have enough for it. But you know what? What we're gonna do? I'm still gonna show you it. Hetzer, here we come. Now, I love about this tank, and I'm going to show you some more when we get to the battle, and I should have showed it on the garage, and I might show you some more when we get back to the garage. But, if you saw it before I clicked on the battle, and if not, you'll see it here, you're going to notice that all the sides are angled, okay? From the tracks up is angled, which is amazing for bouncing shots like crazy. Now you still don't have the most amazing armor, but let me tell you, Hetzers, when I was a tier 4, gave me the most pain in the ass job until somebody got in their sides. Now they're not very protected on their sides, okay? You can see it's still open down there from the tracks down, okay? But look at this thing. This thing is impenetrable, okay? They do have a commander's hatch right there that is able to be shot, but it is very rare that it does, okay? Now what we're gonna do, see, oh wow, we do have HE rounds. Look at that. I am ecstatic about that. How do we change? How do we change rounds? I cannot remember. We're gonna have to look at this. Options. Consumable shells. Okay, that's how we do it. Alright, see, now it's loading the HE rounds. Now, HE rounds do not penetrate very much, but they do a lot of explosive damage, basically area damage. Well, not really area damage, but they do a lot of decent damage. So, gosh, this is such a slow tank when you don't have it upgraded. You know, we'll try a couple shots with it, or maybe one shot. See how it does. I'm really happy that they added that, and I didn't even notice if it was on my other tank or not like that. But I am not doing a smart thing right now, which is, oh, that was a waste of a good round. I should have waited on it. Now these are good for those lighter tier tanks that have no armor. You can basically one-shot them. It's called basically, which I'm hoping to do with this guy. And he goes away again. Damn it. This is a very kind of patient kind of game unless you're a medium or heavy tank. TDs are really sit back, watch the fireworks. Here we go. Now, this guy might want to try to come after us, but now look at that, 133 damage on one shell. Look at that, he hit me, no damage. Hit me in the tracks. That's it. No damage on me. Now, this Artie seems like he might be very visible. And I'm not sure if I can hit him. That's a very, what do you call it? Luck shot? Apparently I might be spotted because I shot at him, but that's okay. Now, I don't think I want to go too much further out there, just because, you know, I just don't trust my view range. Because I have a closed hatch this time, like as you can see on this guy, you're not going to be able to see as far. Now also, the gun on the top, the machine gun, that's just extra effects. There's nothing special about it, okay? Nothing special about it. So don't get excited that, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to use a machine gun. No, it doesn't work that way. Sorry. Sorry to bust your bubble. Stuff. See, we're getting spotted. It's not good. I need to keep backing up. Now, artillery, if they hit my hatch on the top, well, there's a sliding hatch, but anyways, if they hit us up there, we're pretty much toast. Okay? It's not a good thing to get hit on. Let's see if I can see where this guy hit us with that one round. Can't see where he hit it. Apparently somewhere, maybe on the inside, who knows. But he didn't do anything to us. So, I wish I could have upgraded this a lot sooner. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe if we have enough time, I'll do another battle. Hopefully, we'll have enough to do it. Yeah, maybe one more battle. We're already running on to the 28-minute mark. You know, I would love to do longer videos, but it's super hard. You know, I think this guy, yeah. Now we're gonna use regular rounds because I don't want to waste them on this guy. And he's being smart. He's being a smart scout. He's just barely going over the ridge line, which means he's just trying to get people to show up on his map so the Artie can take him out. It's really smart to do. I was hoping our light tank was going to do that, but apparently not. Now we're going to switch to HE. Actually, I don't know where those other tank destroyers are. I really don't want to use HE on them too much. I'd rather save them for Artie, because Artie's going to be a little bit more of a pain. I mean, they're going to die easily because of, you know, lack of armor, but if I use an HE round, I might actually be able to kill them in one hit. I can't remember what their armor rating is at this moment in time, so. And also, if you see where it says the whole lock, that means with my right thumbstick, it's only going to stay within that triangle perimeter on the left side. You can see where it lights up when I hit the sides. Okay, now if I'm zoomed out, okay, and I'm not moving forwards, like if I sit still, it's going to move my whole tank. Okay, so I wonder if I can hit the, nope, he's going to be disappeared. Now see, what's wrong with their team is they've kind of, it looks like they kind of have let their Artie out in the open. Now they have 4 Arties, and this is going to be hard because I'm very slow. I'm very vulnerable after I shoot. So let's hope. I'm going to switch rounds to HE rounds, which are a lot more explosive rounds. And I'm hoping to get in here and tear these guys up. Now we have 3. Stupid rock, because I'm paying attention to the screen at the bottom. See, that guy just did 110 damage to that guy. I'm hoping to get in there just like he is and take out some of these babbies. Now I have no protection. Now I didn't want to use an HE round on this guy, but we used it. We'll reload and use a different round. Unfortunately, he disappeared, so I have no idea. It looks like we're gonna get outcapped, but hopefully we can get a couple rounds in on these guys. Ooh, nicely done, buddy. Nice shot. Yeah, we'll never cap it in time, but if we can get a couple more kills off of this, that would be great. Now you can hear the Artie currently can see him. And I don't think we're gonna get it in time. No, we're not gonna get that or to even attack anybody anymore. But I hope you like this. I was gonna play one more round, but unfortunately, with time and stuff like that, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So, but you know, and you can see I still played it safely. I, you know, did what I was supposed to do. I still came in, you know, more than halfway. Barely, but I still made it more than halfway. So anyways, if you have any questions, this and that, let me know. I hope I covered everything so far. You know, I am using a tank destroyer. If you want me to do other tanks, which eventually I will, but I'm trying to get this worked up so you can see the higher tier tanks and them in action and see the power you get and stuff like that. Which the Hetcher at the moment it's pretty freaking decent. So, but anyways, this is Wizard Ken playing World of Tanks beta, and like I said, like us, subscribe to us if you want to see more, and etc. etc.